morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching us from. I would like to say welcome to my Gender, My Pride with Dunni Thomas on DMet TV. I am so glad to introduce somebody to you. She's not just a person, she's an angel. She's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's smart, she's wise, she's brilliant. Like, she's just everything. Should I say she's my role model? Because I want to be beautiful like her. But before I unveil her, just stay tuned. We will be right back. Welcome back to my Gender, My Pride with Dunni Thomas, and I told you before that I have a beautiful guest in the studio with me. Her name is, I won't tell you her name, I would like her to introduce herself so that you can hear that angelic voice of hers. Good day, ma. How are you doing, ma?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well. Can you tell us your name, ma?
My name is Mrs. Abike Allyson Omoyele.
Yeah, you just heard that. Abike Allyson. I call her Auntie Abike. Auntie Abike, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we'll be introducing an interesting topic to you very soon. We'll be discussing it. It's really going to be engaging. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and I'm still here with that beautiful queen. I just want her to touch me and give me a little of her beauty. Okay, so we'll be discussing a very interesting topic you wouldn't like to miss. We'll be discussing about women in politics. For those of you that are always scared to go into politics, you'll be like, politics is a dirty game, it's a bloody game. If you don't know how to play your games right, then there will be a problem. Abike Allyson is here to discuss that with us. Mrs. Abike Allyson, can you tell us what your perspective is about politics in general? Because I know you're a politician, of course, and I know you're a community activist. Like, she is so experienced in that field. Can you just enlighten us more on that?
Politics in different countries, let me say, we've given it a lot of definitions, but the Nigerian context, politics to some people is a way of life. Politics to some people is a way to get developmental things for our community. But to me personally, politics is more of a vocation where if you know what you're doing, you get what you want, you get the desired result. You must be able to lobby, you must have a foresight of what you want. Politics is just like praying to God. It depends on what you want, what you ask for. That's what you're going to get. So there's no two way to it. You must have a foresight of what you really want in politics. You know, lobbying, majorly people believe lobbying is you trying to probably get attached to somebody in order to get something in return. Yeah, that's the general perspective or belief about lobbying. So lobbying in politics now, how can you explain that to us, as well as that part of praying to God, expecting a desired result? So how can you just relate that to politics, like you said? If, let's say, if you're praying to God for something, you know, Africans, we attach spirituality to everything we do.
Almost everything.
Yes. Yeah. So if you're praying to God for something and like, okay, God, I want a car, I want something like this. And he's like, okay, give her a car. She gets it. She's like, yes.
Yeah, I've received
Stylishly, you've lobbied.
Wow.
But in politics now, you want something for your community. You should be able to identify the right channel to go through to get your desired results. Like you want something, maybe a road network in your area, you should be able to lobby your local government chairman, your councillors. You should be able to use your representative to get what you want. So, my sister, you have to lobby, please help us do this. We are nice, we are good. If you do this for us, it will add to the economic value of our people. It will ease the life of our people. Stuff like that. So, you just have to know how to play your game around it to get what you want.
That game is exactly what bring me to the next topic now. Okay, so when we're talking about women aspiring for a particular position in politics, you know, it is imperative for them to lobby. Like you said, you need to get attached to somebody, at least someone that can put you through, somebody that has been in the game right from time. You need to just mingle with them and ask questions, get familiar with them. So what's your take on women trying to lobby for a political position? Because there is this societal belief that you have to sleep with some people, just like in filmmaking. People believe that you have to sleep with the director or the producer before you can become a star actor. So in politics now, do you think that's also a constraint? Do you think women have to sleep around with politicians before they can make it?
No. Let me say this to all ladies out there. Because in recent time we've been advocating for addition of women in the decision-making bodies to some extent. And ladies out there now, please listen. You see, when you're going into politics, when I started politics, I sat down for like 2 years. I researched on what did I really want in politics. I started business with my mom very early in life. So I was like, what did I need in politics? So I went around, asked people that I know that are experienced in politics. I picked a mentor then.
Yeah, like someone that can put you through.
Someone that can put me through. But fortunately for my mentor, he doesn't know me then. But I observe him more from a distance. That, if he's playing it like this, I can also play it like this. If he's doing it like this, I can also do it like this. Okay, he is a male. I now picked another female.
To balance it.
To balance it. Is it possible? Okay, she's a female. How is she doing it? I studied mass communication in the university. And today, I don't think she knows me, but she's still my mentor. In politics.
Like you're really looking up
to her in politics. So you should know what you want.
Like you just be like, for this person to be doing this, I can do
and
I can
female,
do better.
Please, Dunni, it shouldn't be let me speak in this in Yoruba. It's not about that. It's about what you want. Okay, I want to become this. I've lobbied. I got to a stage. The next thing is, okay, are we contesting? Are we doing this? You should be able to lay down your what should I call it now?
Maybe your charts.
Your charts. To draft it out and like, okay, if I go this way, it's just like a football field.
If I go this way, what will be the results?
Yes, what will be the results? Is my mentor going to be my striker to get my desired goal?
This is even looking deeper than I thought.
So it's about women, the female gender, knowing what they want. And I'll say this, mistakes which our mothers then made, because Nigeria is just getting to know what democracy really is that you shouldn't go for the I want to share part of the rice, the money is coming.
It is time for election now.
Yes,
we should make money from
that. Women are adding value to the structure on ground. So our value is far higher than what is being shared at the party level, what they are giving to us.
100%,
So we in recent times, thank God for Stella Okutete. She's bringing a lot of women around, a lot of young ladies that come. You guys are far better than just clapping, dancing at programs. You can be
or just being a tool for campaign.
For elections. Women have the highest value of votes during elections. I'm a field marshal during elections.
Wow.
Because I put on my sneakers, my jean, and everything. So I have to mobilize. If in my own ward, I can mobilize more than 300 people.
Alone.
And in my own polling booths, and my elections, mostly, I already predetermined the results before going to the field.
And this is not just about being a tool, it is about having that value.
Having that value.
The ability to mobilize.
You should be able to coordinate.
Yes.
Even without being there, you should be able to coordinate. Know your wants. Not that this is what we want you to do. No. It's far beyond that.
All right, so Mrs. Abike Allyson just told us almost everything we ought to know, because she said you don't need to be a lady just to be a tool for campaign or a tool for election. You need to have that value, and you should be able to add that value to whatever you are doing, even in politics, even while lobbying. You don't even need to sleep around. As long as you have that value in you, you should be able to demonstrate it. Don't worry, we still have more questions for Mrs. Abike, and I'm sure she's ready to answer those questions.
I'm here for you.
Just be with us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon. Welcome back. And we said something about women in politics. We said you don't need to mess around. You don't need to lose your moral standards just to get to a position. In fact, you don't even need to just be a tool for election. Okay, so Mrs. Abike Allyson, what's your take on career women, or let me say women in politics? How do they balance their lifestyle at home? I know you are married, of course. So how have you been able to balance it with your husband? Because people believe that a career woman must have either a supportive husband or no husband at all, else your career will just drain down the leg. So what advice do you have, and how do you intend to encourage people who are aspiring to be in the position?
It's not been easy, I'll say this. It's really not been easy, and before I got married, I sat my husband down. Please, we have these sweet words that we call our men.
Example,
Ademi, Ifemi, Oyemi, stuff like that. And I was like, I can't quit politics. You just want to kill me, demoralize me. That's when you ask me to quit. He asked some questions, and I gave him the honest answer from my point of view.
Okay, can you tell us some of the questions?
The questions is, okay, what if you are in a meeting and I want to ask you something urgently? I was like, okay, you can text. For every meeting I attend, I try to text my husband before going into the meeting. Baby, I'll be in a meeting. If you're calling me and I'm not picking, please, I'm in a meeting.
Wow.
See, men naturally, I come to understand that they just want that sense of belonging. They are like babies. You have to make them understand some things. You can't fight it. You will lose out. Let's be sincere with ourselves. You will lose out. You look egocentric. Men don't like ladies that are egocentric. You look egocentric, you look rude. But you can easily, yes, there are sometimes they will do things that will upset you. You just have to sit them down like, uncle, what happened the other time? It's not like that.
You said uncle.
Just let's try and explain things to ourselves. I have my business. Sometimes he will be the one calling my distributors that, okay, she will not be available. He will help me to book an appointment or whatever I need, and ask them to bring it down. You just tell me, okay, you are sending so to so. Wow. Sure, you understand. So you just have to understand your man and make him understand that these things, sometimes you'll be free. Sometimes it will take a lot of your time. My daughter, stylishly, she has come to understand that, my mommy, yesterday, where were you? I was like, oh, baby, sorry, I went on. Okay, are you going again today? I just have to explain to her in a language she will understand. So I try to explain to my husband also that this is me. Before we even introduce ourselves to the parents or anything, this is me.
Okay, so
and
let me...
If you have a man that understands you, and he feels she's truthful. So why not?
Yeah, I get that. That understanding part is really important. So what if before the marriage or before the wedding, let me say, you explained to him and he's still like, no, I don't like politics, you just need to quit, or else we are not getting married, or maybe you should just find someone else. So what would you do? Well, or what would you have done?
Let me say this. For every relationship, you must at least try to marry your friend.
Oh Lord, yes.
See, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's me, but I come to understand that love at some point will fade out. It's the friendship you guys keep that will sustain that marriage. Love at some point will fade out, because the face you are saying every day, you might get tired.
Okay.
But the friendship was just like, Dunni. How far now? I love your hairstyle.
Like my
that's your friend talking to you. So it's the friendship that will reconnect the love back.
Wow, that's a very nice one from Mrs. Abike Allyson. For those people aspiring to be a serious career woman, so you just need to marry your friend. Marry someone who understands you. Marry somebody who is in support of whatever you are doing. Just ensure you are supporting him as well in the good things he is doing as well. So just support yourselves. Okay, thank you so much for being with us on My Gender, My Pride. Remember to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Follow at DMet TV on Facebook page. Follow at DMet TV on YouTube. DMet Media on Instagram. Remember to follow My Gender, My Pride with Dunni Thomas on Facebook. See you next week. Thank you so much, Auntie Abike.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being on the set with me, and thank you so much, DMet crew, DMet team. Thank you. We love you, our viewers. See you next week. Bye.